world we haven't quite seen yet, where there's a much more horses for courses approach to the World Cup, as opposed to in the Six Nations? It really felt like there's a settled team. They pick their settled team and they stick with that. But that maybe.
Yeah, I think there's the comfort in that of being able to pick a bit more size against the likes of South Africa. The reality is, the best balanced back row has, if you want the best out of Caelan Doris, you play him at 8. He was very good in the first half an hour at 7, but when he moves to 8, how often he gets on the ball, how many impacts he has, his handling, his the line breaks, the offloads. He's an all court player, and I think 8. We've seen him play at 6, and he just doesn't get that level of possession that he does in the number 8 jersey.
And is there a way of fixing that or changing that?
Not really. It's just it's position specific, and I think you've got to look at Ireland's best back row, and I think you got a starting point has to be Caelan Doris at 8, because Josh van der Flier is going to be 7. We don't have too many out and out 7s. In fact, he's the only one.
Can we go back to the bit you said about Conan though, right? So that's definitely one way of doing the team selection, is start with the best player in his best position, because he's absolutely world class, and I can see the merits in that. But if you're then thinking about, well, what the back row makeup is, if Conan at 8 is just a step down from Caelan Doris, but Doris at 6 is a step up from Peter O'Mahony in terms of impact on the game, and I don't know, like I'm not, but if they think that, is there a world in which you move him to 6 and you're very happy with what you're getting out of Doris at 8, because it's their powers combined is slightly better than
moving Conan to 6? You say?
No, sorry, keep Jack Conan at 8 and move Doris to 6.
No, I think you want to get the most out of your best player, and I think the influence that he has at 8, aligned with Pete coming in and being the spoiler, being a very good line-out option, getting really important steals, having big moments in games, along with Josh. For me, that's the best balance.
Okay.
And again, it's a little bit horses for course, because maybe there's not enough size in that back row comparatively against the Springbok back row, and maybe you do forego what Doris is capable of doing at 8 there, and you do bring Conan in for that. But I do think if you're looking at the best balanced back row and people playing their most natural games, I think you're looking at that O'Mahony, van der Flier and Doris back row.